Morning people, this is day 5 of day 6, my Snowdonia challenge, May 2014. Today I'll be doing the what I believe is called the Rhyd track, which starts off just a couple of miles outside of Bedgellet. Parked here in the car park. It's £5 for the whole day. I'll just give you a bit of a clue to what the weather's like at the moment. See, the car park's pretty empty. There's a group of people just gone up about 10 minutes in front of me. The forecast for overnight was, you know, rain, thunderstorms. We've had no rain at all, and I know it's a bit different up there, but we're going to make a start, see what happens. If the weather's bad, or it gets to the point where I can't carry on, at the end of the day the mountain will still be here. I'll have to come back another day. So I'm just going to get kitted up, and we'll give you some updates shortly. Keep watching, see you later. Okay guys, it's just before 10:15. Distance 7.5 miles, ascent 895 meters, time approximately 6 hours there and back. It's just started spitting, but if we look at the you know what, well, the view, I suppose. Yeah, it's cloudy up there. It's going to be worse. But we've just come out of the car park now. I'm kitted up. I've got everything with me that I need. So we'll carry on, see how far we get. Hopefully going to be able to reach the summit. We'll just have to see how the day goes. So quite overcast, but very clear visibility at the moment, which is going to be completely different when we get halfway up there. So right, camera off, time to get some walking done. Let's go. Well guys, it's only 10 to 10. I've had to walk back to the car because, like an idiot again, I forgot my walking pole, essential piece of kit. Or, you know, like I said yesterday, definitely a 5-star recommendation. To be honest, this morning hasn't gone well. I was up and ready early. Breakfast wasn't ready, so I was delayed then. I got to the car park, I'd got no change because I'd left it in the bed and breakfast. So then I had to go into Bedgellet, get some change, come back, the machine was still playing up. And then walk back to the car again to get my pole. However, it's started, well, it's been spotting very lightly, but as you can see, at the moment visibility is good. Like I've just said, I'm just going to persevere on and see what happens. If the weather's too bad, I can either come back and try it again this afternoon, or I can do 2 tomorrow. Anyway, we'll give you something more interesting in about 15-20 minutes. Right guys, quick update, it's 10:15. It's not cold, but there's definitely a breeze here. I'm shouting just in case the breeze is taking the voice out of the microphone, unlikely for my voice. It's still raining, but it's not raining hard. However, it's enough that after you've been walking for a while you can be drenched, so I've got a good jacket on. sun's trying to break through, still got good visibility. The path itself, not too bad actually to start off, quite straightforward, quite easy to follow, quite a few marker points. But I think the video today is going to be probably a bit restricted compared to the past few days. I've got two cameras with me today. This one doesn't like the rain too much, and the GoPro that I've got, although it's waterproof, once it's in that waterproof casing you can't hear what you're saying because obviously the microphone's enclosed, which, like I say, you know, is good for you guys. But we'll do what we can. I'll show you what I can. We'll carry on. So I'll give you another update soon. It's not even 20 past 10 yet, guys. I just wanted to share this bit with you. I'm not going to negotiate up now. So as you can see, it's a kind of path, but one you've got to be careful up. It's not raining much, but it's enough obviously to make it slippy. There's, obviously you can see stone, rock, slate. It's quite wet underfoot. And then we pick the path up just here. So we'll crack on, guys, we'll crack on. Hi, hello guys. Right, it's 28 minutes past 10. As you can see, the visibility is great. It's actually stopped raining. I'm just crouched down behind this great big rock at the moment. No problem at all. Feet are good, legs okay, no aches or pains or anything. But I mean, I don't think I'm even halfway up yet. The wind here at the moment is, it's not silly, but it's certainly taking the toll of the ball to the point where it's in. Yeah, I'm having to work hard. So I'm going to carry on. Okay guys, it's nearly 20 to 11. I'm at the point now where I need to basically get it's quite windy at the moment, so what I'm going to do is ascend it a little bit at a time. When I get to the top, I'm going to make an assessment. I've got probably about 20 people in front of me. Not guaranteed that they've taken his exact route. There's no clear path here that I can see. Visibility is excellent. I've got a safe route up there. See what it's like when I get to the top, and hopefully I'll be able to negotiate up to the summit. So I don't think it's actually that far. The sun's trying to break out. It's only spitting weather-wise. So I'm just gonna have 5 minutes just to compose myself. I'm just gonna I think I'm gonna take a grid reference, although it's fairly easy to see where the path stops, but I've just come up. Finding my way back down, I don't think it's going to be an issue at all with the way that the weather is at the moment. As you can see, visibility is really good, but when I get higher up, the wind could be at the point where it may stop me in my tracks, just, you know, purely for safety reasons. So I'm just going to have a quick drink, and then we'll carry on, and I'll give you an update really soon. Right, I've managed to pick the path up after having, you know, just literally a couple of minutes, bit of composure, just having a look around, making an assessment, rather than sort of wandering off in some direction I don't know. know, I mean, I'm doing this really mainly by eye. I have got a map with me, I have got a compass, I have got GPS. So, but again, it's okay bringing the kit with you. It's a complete waste of time carrying it if you don't know how to use it. You know, people say don't rely on a GPS. You know, I've put brand new batteries in mine this morning, and I've got a spare pair of batteries with me as well. My satellite phone that I've got, that hopefully I'll never need to use. It's just there for an emergency. You don't get a phone signal out here. I'm here on my own, I'm relying on nobody. If something goes wrong now, I can blow my whistle a million times. No one's going to hear me. So, the satellite phone would actually give me an exact grid reference as well, which I could relate to the emergency services. But even with the weather the way it is at the moment, which is, I wouldn't say it's unpleasant, I don't have to call anybody out, so yeah, I make my own decisions. Anyway, I'm going to start rabbiting on, but as you can see, I'm going up quite a steep bit. It's quite steep places, so we'll crack on. Just stopped again, it's just a little bit of video. You can see what moment to go up. It's windy, it's not overly cold, but at least it's not raining. If we see where I am at the moment, I've got to go up. Or at least that's where I think we're going. Today, yeah, I just want to get to the top. You can make decisions on the way up very easily. I think that I've been so incredibly fortunate with the weather so far. You know, just very, very slowly. I don't want to waste a lot of time doing this on the camera, but I want to capture for you as much as I can, so at least you can see what I'm up to, where I am. There's absolutely nobody else up here whatsoever. Where they were, where they've gone in comparison to where I was, I've no idea. To be honest, not even because where they were going to where I was going, etc. So, right, we're going to negotiate now. I'm really getting ready for a kebab. Right, the camera's going off. Concentration. Time now is 10 to 11. Unless anything dramatic happens or anything decent to report, probably we go back in now in about 25 minutes, half an hour or so. It's 11:05, guys, and we're making good time, I think. Some people in front of me now. The path goes there. The sun's still trying to rake through. But we're not as high up or anywhere near as we've got to go. We'll see what it's like when we get over there if it's too windy. Time to stop. So we'll carry on. It's 7 minutes past 11. Let's see where I've got to go. I've got a group of people behind me now. So I was having on the right path, which might sound a bit strange, but at least I know I'm on the right path now. About half an hour ago, to be honest, I did think I was completely lost, so I had to stop and have a bit of a regroup. See how windy it is when we get up there. I'm going to make a decision. I'm probably going to stop actually and just change kit a little bit. I'm okay, I'm nice and warm at the moment, but when we get up there, yeah, I think it's time for pair of gloves, etc. An enjoyable path so far. Hopefully difficult. So, you know, they forecast thunderstorms for today. Update very shortly when we get all the updates. Oh, right. Tell you what, that path might not look much. That's a good steep gradient. It's 20 past. That's 17 minutes past 11. Absolutely perfectly clear. Can see right out to the sea. When we get to the summit, if it's like this, yeah, we should be able to see Anglesey. Oh, I just cannot believe how lucky I've been with the weather. You know, thunderstorms forecast, which will probably get me on the way down. I said yesterday, before I was doing the Watkin path, I was a bit apprehensive about doing that one from what I'd read. This one, to be honest, you know, so many messages saying it's not probably the best track to do in poor weather conditions, and to be fair, none of them are. This one, if it's raining up here and you've got poor visibility, I don't think this is the easiest path to follow. And at this moment in time, I don't care. Oh. Anyway, I'm staying positive, and when we get a bit higher up, okay, see you shortly. You wouldn't want to fall down there. To be honest, I feel more comfortable and more safer up here, and it might show me the confidence of holding the camera and walking at the same time. Still watching what I'm doing though, but I feel more safer walking here, where if I fall down there I'm going to be seriously injured or dead. But I feel more unease just walking around the walls, the castle walls of Conway. It's really strange. Okay, right. Now my camera's going to go away because there's stuff sticking out of the ground everywhere. Okay, one small trip and that is it. I'm down there. Okay, so real concentration now. Especially, I mean, I'm here today on my own. Yeah, you come at a busy time of year. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot more people on here. A lot of people are gonna have to be stopping to the side, let people pass. So anyway, camera off. Okay guys, it's 20 to 12. I am just about at the summit. Okay, I think I've got about 5 minutes to go. Oh, you can see what it's like down there. You know, if I spent about another 10 minutes walking down, it's crystal clear, but here, as you can see, up in the clouds. Now, I've just got to say, this path, this path that they call Rhyd, I think that's how you pronounce it. If you are not a fan of heights, yeah, do not do this one. There's a couple of guys in front of me having a giggle, because I tell you what, you get to a point and you are on 3 foot wide path and you have got sheer drops to your left and to your right. I'm not joking. It's one of them ones where you think, oh geez, help, you know. So you got to stay calm, don't panic, don't look down, just keep your eyes on the path, keep your eyes in front of you. You know, I cannot overemphasize, without exaggerating, they are physical sheer drops, and in one wrong foot you're not going to be injured, you will be dead. End of story. So we have literally got 5 minutes. 5 minutes if that. There's people, I can see people up at the summit now, so we'll see you all there. Okay, it's 11:45. I'm on day 5 of day 6. I'm just about to go to the summit now. Well guys, it's 6 minutes past 12. I've done the summit for the 5th time this week up the Rhyd path. I'm just now starting to make my descent. I've been into the cafe, I've had a drink, something to eat, and now I've just got to negotiate my way in the fog, which should clear, I would imagine, in a short while, after we've been walking for about 10 minutes, but you never know, it could be like this all the way back down. So I'm gonna carry on. I think I'm right in saying that it's taken me just 2 hours to get up here today, which for the weather conditions is not bad timing, I don't think. It's wind more than anything. A couple of moments where I just had to stop and take a bearing, but as you can see, this is a bit where I've got to scramble around now, so I've just got to wait till I get down a bit further and look for some markers, and then nice safe steady journey back down to the car. To be honest, I'm not looking forward to the ridge bit where you've got literally, absolutely, genuinely, literally vertical drops. You know, I could take another path down, but I've come here to do these 6 paths up and down in 6 days. I'm not here to be stupid. You know, I've walked over them on the way here perfectly safe. See no reason why I won't be able to walk back down them perfectly safe. I can see where I'm going quite clearly. It's not raining, so we're just going to carry on. So we'll see you shortly. Okay guys, I've just stopped quickly just to grab a little bit of video. You know, I've been walking for about 5 minutes max. It's just to show you, you know, up there, cloud, 5 minutes walk down here. Yeah, you've got the cloud coming across, but you can see I've got really good visibility. You can see my direction of travel there, and you know where I've come from. I'm quite surprised actually that the weather, I keep mentioning the weather, but I just cannot believe, I really can't believe how lucky I am, or how lucky I've been. I think it's probably saving itself for tomorrow, but do you know what? As daft as it may be, as daft as it sounds, without being stupid, you know, yeah, I need to get back to my car safe first. but tomorrow I'm absolutely determined to come and do that final one. So anyway, I'm going to carry on walking now till we get to the point of what I mentioned earlier, where you've got literally the sheer drops to both sides. I have to be very careful when I film that. Like I said earlier on in the video, I mean, if you've got an issue with heights, Snowdon's probably not the best place to come. But where you have got literally sort of 12 inches to one side or either side, and you could go over and not stop, it's a little bit different to actually being up somewhere and you've got rails where you can put your hands on and look over. So, right, we'll continue on. I'll save some memory. Oh, I have got a spare camera with me today. There's nobody coming down behind me, nobody in front of me. I don't know if there's anybody else on the way up, but that doesn't really matter. So we'll give you an update soon. That's it for now. I'm sorry if this video keeps cutting in and out, but there's I think there's something wrong with this camera. I might change cameras in a minute. But I just want to show you what I'm talking about. Now, here I am here, and yeah, down there, I mean, this is not as bad as what some of the bits were earlier. I'm quite, you know, quite safe and quite confident at this moment in time to actually hold the camera and negotiate this track. But you can see probably a little bit further up there, you know, and the drops to the one side, you know, I mean, that's not hundreds of feet, that's, you know, probably, well, over 1,000 foot drop, and that's without exaggerating. You know, right here, here's the path, you know, here's the edge. So you just got to try and focus, really. This really is not the one to do if you don't like heights, and I'm sorry to keep repeating that, but you know, all those people who are watching it thinking, oh, I'll be alright, I'll be alright. I'll tell you what, guys, there's been people I've spoken to up here over the past few days where they've had experience in the past where they've been up, and people have literally been frozen up here, as in frozen, not frozen cold, but frozen to the point where they just, you know, they're scared, they don't want to go on. And that's it, you know, helicopter has to come out, or they have to be safely guided down by some of the rescue guys. So I'm feeling okay, actually. But this is not the worst part of it. Whether I'll actually get the camera out and show you the worst part, I don't know. But I mean, that, you know, you look down there and then you look there. I mean, you've got to be stupid if you fall down there. You've got to be doing something stupid, rather. So anyway, we've got a path here to the left and a path to the right. I'm going to take this one to the right so it keeps me right away from the edge. The camera's getting in my pocket now, and it's time to really concentrate. Be careful. Just stopped again, guys, just very quickly. I'm sat down here at this point. This is just to show you this path and how far you are, literally. You know, it's going to be very careful. If it was really windy here, I wouldn't be doing this. If it was you know, silly windy, I'd have probably taken a different route down, to be honest. This is not a place to come when it's bad weather. Not a place at all. You can see this. I mean, the path's wide enough, don't get me wrong, but this is, for me, one step at a time. I'm in absolutely no rush whatsoever. I feel absolutely fine. I think we'll be at the worst part probably within the next 5 minutes, and then after that it shouldn't be too bad at all. But I can assure you that if I'd have had the video camera on the way up here, and I'd got 2 guys with me as well, yeah, the beep machine would have been going, which I don't really care, because it would have got beeped out. You know, I mean, this is probably not the best view I've had all week. I think yesterday was the best view with the weather. But I mean, you can see now the camera's focused what this path entails. Yeah, and if you imagine this at a busier time of year, yeah, where people are going to have to literally be standing to the side. Yeah, I mean, that is just a stupid drop. I really hope you can see on the camera that, you know, the sheerness of the drops here. Anyway, right, that's it, camera off. This is the bit I was on about. Whereas, yeah, you've got your path here, which is, you know, 3 foot wide to the left. I'm not going to walk anywhere while I've got this camera in my hand, but over to the left you have literally got sheer drop, and over to the right you have got literally sheer drop. That's where I've got to go now. I really am. I'm going to get the camera away now, and I know I keep saying that, but yeah, it's time to concentrate and get back down a little bit lower, and that's it really. So catch you soon. Right guys, back again. Well, that's the worst part over for the heights anyway. Some, you know, pretty rocky path to negotiate now. You know, still a bit of a drop there, but it's certainly nothing on the scope of what the other ones were. So from here onwards, if the weather stays clear, it should be a really nice walk back to the car. So I just thought I'd share this view with you from this side. Just very quickly. Okie dokie. Let's go. Well guys, it's 7 minutes to 1. And I just thought I'd just capture another 20-30 seconds just so you can see what it's like on the way down. I'm not sure if I've got any of this on the way up. I've done that much video and photographs over the past 5 days. I can't remember what I've done, what I've said. But if you can imagine being up here while it's raining. Yeah, the water will come down here like a river, which is not something you want to be walking in. You might think that's a bit of an exaggeration, saying it's going to come down like a river. A little bit further down here on the way up, when I was on grass, is just sort of bog, absolute complete bog where all the water's run down, and I had to negotiate a path on that where there wasn't any rock. It's just absolute sodden. So anyway, you can see the direction I'm heading in. You can also see that there's a kind of path here. I mean, it's quite obvious when you hear which way it is. So keep tuned. I hope these videos turn out right, and we'll catch you in a bit. Okay guys, it's 10 past 1, and as you can see, some of this track, you know, you've got water flowing down it, so this is probably not the best time to be filming, but I just wanted to capture what I could to show you. I think the heavens are about to open. It's just started raining a little bit, but the little bit that's come down, the drops are quite big. I don't think I'm any more than an hour away from the car. I'm hoping that I'm not going to have to stop and get any more gear on or get changed or anything. I'm probably going to be quite restricted now to how much video I can capture, because I don't want to do video with this while it's raining. You might be able to see the rain actually coming down now. It's not a lot, but I don't think it's far off from literally getting drenched, which I can cope with because I'm on my way back now, and I've got clean, dry clothes, including footwear, in the car if I need it. Always a good thing to have. If you haven't got to lug it around, just keep it in the back of your car. You can see how boggy it is a little bit, although I'm on stone now. There's quite a bit of mud there on part of it. I keep my fingers crossed that I can stay out of the rain. I don't think I'm going to be that successful, but like I say, you know, if I get wet, I get wet. At least I'm not sort of coming up in it and then having to turn around because you just can't go on, just due to the severity of the weather. So, okay, I filled my memory card up on my other camera, so I've just changed cameras now, so hopefully this will have linked into the last part of the film where I will say it's just I think the heavens are about to open. I'm certainly not in any rush to get back to the car, but I was saying that, you know, in my car I've got a complete set of dry clothes, including footwear, which, you know, even in summer months, it's not a bad thing to have back at the car, because once you've been up and down and you're covered in sweat, you know, to get back down and get a dry t-shirt on, you don't know how far, well, I don't know how far you've got to go before you get back to your bed and breakfast, or whether you're going home. And driving back home in wet clothes is not much fun. So you haven't got to carry them around, just keep them in the back of your car. Anyway, we will continue. And I get a couple of snaps with this camera on the way down. This one, the resolution on it is not as good, so apologies if the pictures don't come out as good, or the video. It's just a cheap and cheerful as a backup. So, right, we'll see you in a short while. As always, pole stuck. And if it starts tipping it down, I'll be sure to give you some video of me getting soaked, so you can all have a giggle, including me. So, for now, oh gosh, for now, guys and girls, whoever's watching, laters. It's 1:30, guys. You'll be disappointed to find out that the heavens didn't open and it stopped raining. However, it has just started. Only spotting. I don't think I'm any more than 10 minutes away from the car. In fact, yeah, I can see some farmhouses now, buildings, which is just down by the road down there. So I think it was about 20 to 10 when I set off this morning, and then I still had to walk back to my car because I'd forgot my walking pole, so it's probably a bit later than that. This one for me personally, I found that coming down is probably the easiest path to come down. It's fair to say that the minus track, you get to a point and basically it's totally flat, and tarmac as well, so you know you haven't got anything to try and negotiate. But out of the 5 I've done so far, I think I've done good time on this. I think I've done this in about 4 hours, but when I do the overview later I'll confirm the time. It's a good path. It's a good one to go up and down. But I say, if you've got any issues with heights whatsoever, forget it. Just do not do it. Don't entertain the idea. So if we just look over there now, you can probably see the little white cottage and the big buildings to the right hand side. That's where my car will be parked. So I'm going to give you my next update when we get back to the car and the time. So we'll see you then. Oh, well, I made it, guys. We're back at the car park and it is exactly 13 minutes to 2. So that's actually taken me about 4 hours up and down, which is pretty good going by my own standards. So what I'm going to do now anyway, I'm going to obviously just get my backpack off and everything, nip to the loo, go and get something to eat and drink, get replenished, back to my room. While it's not raining, I'm going to spend the rest of the day out, so I'll do an overview of today for later. So until then, one more to go. Okay guys, cheers. Hi guys, it's what time is it? 20 to 5 on Thursday afternoon. I'm here at Llanbedrog Beach, North Wales. It's probably about 3/4 of an hour drive from where I've been staying in Llanberis, or Llanberis, however you pronounce it. So this is the end of the day really for day 5. Today I did the Rhyd path, and me personally, physically, I found it the easiest one to do. I think the Llanberis path will always be the most popular, but for me that Rhyd path, yeah, straight up, straight down, a little bit of things to negotiate on the way there. It can be quite tricky, so you know, don't get the impression that it's a walk in the park, because it's not. However, tomorrow, my last day, day 6 of day 6, doing the Snowdon Ranger path, and fingers crossed that the weather will hold off as it has done for the whole week. So until then, I'm going to say bye bye for now. Please keep watching, and we'll see you in the morning. Thanks folks, see ya.